Hello and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. Today we will be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are the last remaining unbeaten team in the NFL, sitting here at 5-0 coming off our bye week. The Bengals, they are 5-1 themselves. During our bye week, we went ahead and made a move trading for Chase Claypool, giving up a future second round pick, Marlon Davidson, and Kevin Smart. Claypool, he was buried on that Steelers depth chart. He actually didn't even have a single catch on the season with them. We also went ahead and signed him to a contract extension before he played a single game here in Houston, so hopefully everything works out for both sides. Enough about us though, how about these Cincinnati Bengals? They're going to be in the Super Bowl here in real life. They're 5-1 in our franchise. They obviously have Joe Burrow at quarterback, a ton of weapons around him, including another first-round receiver in Javier Crosby. But the weakness for them in real life is the weakness here in franchise. It is definitely that offensive line. We'll see if they are able to hold up against our defensive line. The defense for the Cincinnati Bengals is actually really good, probably their best part of their team. They actually have the number one scoring defense in the NFL here in our franchise, giving up just 18.3 points a game. So it should be a good game again between two really good teams, hoping to make a deep run in the playoffs and possibly make a Super Bowl. We do have one injury to report, and that is Cole Beasley. He's going to be out with a PCL sprain, so Devontae Adams is going to slide to that slot role. We'll see how that works out. But we're going to start here on defense, taking on Joe Burrow in this offense. He has 9 touchdowns and just 1 interception thrown here on the season. He's going to throw it on first down, has pressure on him. He's hit and he lost the ball. The Bengals are going to recover, but it's going to be a huge loss on the first play of the game as Andrew Van Ginkel continues his hot start here in Houston. What a signing he has been, keeping up that sack streak of at least a half one in every single game this year so far. Lucky for the Bengals there, their offensive lineman was able to get on that. 2nd and 23, Burrow underneath and offline, intended for Joe Mixon. That not characteristic of Joe Burrow. 3rd and 23, Burrow is going to go for it all here. One-on-one for T. Higgins. It's broken up, incomplete. So it's a quick stop for the defense, getting the ball to Dwight Devine in this offense. He is still having a disappointing season, but played really well last week overall. Hopefully he can keep that momentum into this one. As Willis loses a yard on first down. 2nd and 11, a play action fake. Devine going left side for Chase Claypool, trying to get him involved early, but he was out of bounds. That is illegal touching. There's also an injured offensive lineman. That is Justin Pugh. So nothing good happening so far for the Texans on offense. 3rd and 11. Line's going to try to throw it here. Has pressure on him, going deep down the field for Claypool again, and this time he has him at the Cincinnati 42. What a nice way to welcome him to the team. I mean, look at this throw from Devine. Maybe his best of the season, putting it right on the money for Chase Claypool. So a big play there. What do they follow that up by doing? They're going to hand it off to Willis on a counter. Picks up a yard or two. 2nd and 8. They're going to read option this. Devine's going to keep it. He has the first down inside the 20, inside the 10, and he's gone. Taking this one all the way to the house. How many quarterbacks have that kind of speed? I mean, just look at this. The Bengals over-pursue the read option. They also over-pursue the screen pass, and Devine just races all the way to the end zone. So an early 7-0 lead for the Texans. Joe Mixon getting a carry here on first down for the new possession for the Bengals, picking up 12 yards. Quick throw on the right side to Jamar Chase. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7. They go back to Mixon here, and he's going to cut all the way back to the right side, stiff-arming Hightower all the way up to midfield. Another great run there by Joe Mixon. The Texans do have the number one rush defense in the NFL so far this season, as Burrow launches this one deep down the field in double coverage. It's going to be intercepted by Justin Reed. He's going to be down at the 5, so the Texans offense, they got a long way to go. What is Burrow doing here? Throwing this back across his body, across the field, into double coverage. Just a terrible decision by him. Now the Texans, already up 7-0, have a chance to make this a 2-score lead, but they got to go 95 yards to get a touchdown. There's Willis for the gain of 5 on first down. They're going to give it to him again. Here up the middle, and he's still running ahead all the way up to the 21. Still in the backfield, a 3rd straight carry for him. And he's up to the 22. 2nd and 9. Fine, trying to throw it here. Moving out right, going underneath for Chase Claypool, who has another reception and a first down. There you see the contract extension that he did receive. So far, he's looking pretty good. First and 10, they're going to hand this off to Damian Willis up the middle. Going to pick up 6 yards on his 6th carry of this first quarter. Second and 4. Devine going to Joe Scott left side. He has a first down out of bounds up at the 48. They're going to motion in Devontae Adams and flip it to him. But he's actually going to lose 2 yards on the play. Second and 12. It's an RPO, screen pass as they go to Devontae Adams again. Stiff arming a defender, and he's to the Cincinnati 43. But he's just short of the first down. 3rd and inches. Devine, a play action fake. Trying to go deep down the field. He got drilled as he let that one go. And there's Nico Collins coming back to the ball to make a play on it and get a big time reception and a first down, putting us in the red zone. This is not really the offensive line's fault. Just a long developing play that barely worked out in our favor. So now at the 17, Devine trying to throw it here, but he has nobody open and he's running out of time. He's got to get rid of this one out of bounds. Another injured offensive lineman. This time it is Addison Middleton. He'll probably come right back into the game. Doesn't look too serious. 2nd and 10. Willis running left side, maybe picking up a yard. 3rd and 9. Fine. Has to go down the field, going to the end zone. It's broken up, incomplete. They tried hitting Chase Claypool on the end zone, but it's 4th down. So Fairbairn's going to come on to kick a field goal and make this a 10-0 Texans lead. Bengals back on offense here. They're going to hand this off to Joe Mixon on first down. He has a gain of 3 yards. Now 3rd and 7. Burrow has time going deep down the field. That's Gerald Everett across midfield and finally knocked out of bounds at the Houston 35. Maybe that'll get the Bengals offense going. All day for Burrow here on first down, stepping up, going right side to Jamar Chase down at the 27. That will end the first quarter, so let's get to the second where Joe Mixon has a nice run here on 2nd down, but there is a flag, and that is going to be called back for an illegal block in the back on Jamar Chase. 2nd and 1. Go to Mixon again. He's ripped down right away, maybe picking up a yard. The refs didn't give him the first down, though. Bringing up 3rd and inches. Burrow throwing left side to Jamar Chase. They get the first down here. And the Bengals are in the red zone. Now at the 18 here on 2nd and 8. Burrow going underneath to Gerald Everett. He's going to be brought down at 13. Bringing up 3rd down again. 3rd and 3. Quick throw right side, batted away by Michael Barr. Bringing up 4th down. And the Bengals, they're going to send down the field goal unit to kick this one on through and make it a 10-3 Texans lead here in the first half. Under 8 minutes to go in it. As Devine goes underneath on the first play of the new drive. That is Chase Claypool making another catch here. 2nd and 2. Devine keeping it on a read option. He has a first down. And is up near the 40, down at the 38. 2nd and 9. A handoff to Leonard Fournette. Not much space here, as the Texans are trying to give Willis a breather. 3rd and 7. Devine going right side. That is James White. Had a great week last week against the Panthers, picking up a bunch of first downs, and he does it here. 2nd and 7. Devine looking downfield, caught by Joe Scott, and a defender on his back, but able to hang on and get the first down at the Cincinnati 37. Here's Leonard Fournette with a lane and a first down all the way up to the 21. The Bengals defense not looking great so far. Remember, they are the #1 scoring defense in the NFL, giving up just 18.3 points per game. The Texans in the red zone and now have it goal to go. Devine lobbing to the end zone, caught by Joe Scott, making this a 2-score game again here in the first half. It was an easy read for Devine, just lobbing this one and allowing Joe Scott to run underneath of it. Bengals sent it all out blitz there, and it didn't work. The Texans up 17-3. The Bengals really need something to go their way. Here's Joe Mixon with a big play. Stiff arming a defender and taking this one all the way to the Houston 42. We have a little under 3 minutes to go in this first half as Burrow fakes it to Mixon and goes downfield to T. Higgins, picking up a first down, putting the Bengals just outside the red zone at the 24. A handoff to Mixon up the middle. He's hammered and lost the ball. The Texans are on it, and they're going to take over at their own 27. Ross Blacklock there to dive on it. The big hit, that was delivered by Sheldon Richardson. I don't know how any running back is supposed to hang onto the ball when they get hit that hard, that quick after getting the ball. So the Texans have a little over 2 minutes here to add to their lead as Mitchell makes a catch, picking up a first down at the 38, taking us to the 2-minute warning. Vine trying to set up a screen pass to Leonard Fournette. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, losing 3 yards. And the Texans, they take a timeout. It's 3rd and 13. Devine going over the middle. That's Chase Claypool. He's going to have a first down and is up to midfield. Texans, they're going to hurry up. Minute 20 left. Devine underneath, and he misses Joe Scott wide open. 2nd and 10. All day in the pocket. Devine going deep down the field for Byron Mitchell. He's behind the defense, but Devine overshoots him. It's incomplete in 3rd and 10 with a minute 10 left. Pressure getting to Devine here. He's going to go underneath DeJuan Nash, and he steps out of bounds at the Cincinnati 49, bringing up 4th down, forcing the Texans to punt it. So the Bengals have a minute here to try to do something on offense. Going deep down the field to Joe Mixon. Broken up incomplete. 3rd and 7. All day for Burrow going over the middle. Caught by Jamar Chase. He has a huge gain up to the 44. Cincinnati uses their 2nd timeout. Just 39 seconds left. Burrow underneath to Boyd. He's across midfield but brought down right away. Bengals hurry up. Just 20 seconds left. Burrow hopping around, going underneath to Boyd. He has a 1st down out of bounds at the 43 with 17 seconds left. They do have 1 timeout remaining. They hit Boyd underneath. He's inside the 30 and down at the 20. Cincinnati uses their last timeout. The Bengals are going to send on the field goal unit here with 10 seconds left to make this a 17-6 game at halftime. Texans offense is playing pretty well, but they have only put up 17 points on the board. The defense is playing amazing, really getting a couple turnovers forced there. The Jordan Love era there in Green Bay getting off to a slow start, it looks like, as they are 2-4 and trailing against the Falcons. Remember, Aaron Rodgers retired in our franchise the same year that Tom Brady did, which is kind of funny because Brady just retired here in real life, and then Rodgers might end up following suit as Devine gets sacked on 2nd down. It had a touchdown here to Devontae Adams, but Devine just didn't have enough time. 3rd and 11. He has plenty of time here. It's going left side and offline for Chase Claypool, so it's a quick 3-and-out for the Texans to start this 2nd half. The Bengals take over after a punt at their own 22. There's Jamar Chase picking up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and inches. Mixon, left side has a lane, up past the 40. Stiff arms a defender and gets to midfield. As Cincinnati has an injured offensive lineman on the play. But still a great run by Mixon. Makes a catch here and loses 3 yards. 2nd and 13. Burrow. Plenty of time stepping up, going underneath off the hands there of T. Higgins, incomplete. 3rd and 13. Burrow has plenty of time again, going underneath to Higgins, who hangs on this time, but he's brought down right away. So the Texans defense gets a stop and forces a punt. So the offense for Houston back out here as Willis runs ahead, picking up 3 yards. Just 34 rushing yards for him so far. It's 3rd down though now, as Devine's going to miss Nico Collins. The Texans offense has back-to-back 3-and-outs. The Bengals have a chance here to get something going and make this a 1-score game. There's Mixon picking up 9 yards. Play action fake to him. A quick throw right side. That is Everett. He has a 1st down up to the 35. 2nd and 8. Mixon running ahead. Hammered here by Hightower. Going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 7. They're running it with a 3rd-string running back. That is Evans on a draw. And it works out. They get the 1st down, so a risky call pays off for the Bengals. Burrow all day here on 1st down. He's going to take off and slide down past midfield for the gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Quick throw right side to Everett. He has a 1st down to the Houston 36. 1st and 10. They're going to hand this off to Joe Mixon up the middle. He's going to bounce it outside. He is driven backwards, but they will give him forward progress and a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. The Texans blitz. Burrow hit, but he stays on his feet, and he's able to get rid of this one out of bounds, keeping it 3rd and 9. Texans only rush 4. Burrow stepping up. He's drilled and he lost the ball again. It's still loose. The Bengals are on it. This is Joe Mixon trying to run this ahead, and he gets it back to the 40, but it's still a loss of 5 yards. And it's 4th down. I mean, Burrow steps right into this hit. Nearly recovered there by Adam Weiner. A good effort, though, by Joe Mixon to at least try to get the 1st down or do something or get him in the field goal range, but he was not able to. And the Bengals did punt. The Texans take over at their own 20. Devine going downfield. He misses Adams there. 2nd and 10. An RPO screen pass left side to Byron Mitchell. And he spun down at the 24. 3rd and 6. Devine running out of time, going down the field. Caught by Mitchell. Devine just fit that in between 3 Bengals defenders. All the way up to the 47. Now into Cincinnati territory at the 49. 2nd and 6. They hit Mitchell again here. Taking it to the 45. 3rd and 2. They toss it right side to Willis. He's driven backwards all the way back to the Houston 49 to end the third quarter. So the Bengals defense gets a stop and forces down Booth to punt the ball here to begin the fourth quarter. Booth will pin Cincinnati back deep in their own territory at their own 9. Bengals got a long way to go if they want to make this a 2-score game. Burrow going over the middle on first down. He has Boyd up to the 30, but there is a flag. It's going to be roughing the passer on Charles Omenihu, so the play is going to stand, and the Bengals get some additional yardage up to midfield here after a run by Mixon. But it's third down, 3rd and 4. Burrow moving around, going left side down the field off the hands of Boyd, incomplete. It's 4th down. The Bengals are going to leave their offense on the field. The Texans don't like what they see. They call a timeout. Still 4th down, though. Defense needs another stop. Burrow going deep down the field, one-on-one for T. Higgins. Broken up, incomplete. The Texans defense holds strong and gets a turnover on downs. Texans already up 2 scores, looking to add to their lead. They're going deep down the field themselves. That's Devontae Adams all the way to the Cincinnati 8. Making it goal to go for Houston. 2nd and goal. Devine swinging out left side, nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. 3rd and goal. The Texans go empty. Devine lobbing to the end zone. A jump ball broken up, intended for Chase Claypool. And the Texans are going to settle for a field goal here. It will stay a 2-score game. Now the Bengals, they need 2 touchdowns. Burrow moving out right to begin their drive, and he's going to take off up past the 30, sliding down finally at the 41. Burrow not really known for his speed, but he can move a bit. Going down the field here on first down, broken up, intended for Boyd. Now 3rd and 7. Only a 3-man rush. Burrow moving around, stepping up, has a man open downfield, and it's incomplete. They say he didn't have his feet down in bounds. It's 4th down. The Bengals are going to go for it again here. Burrow has plenty of time, and he's going to go for it all again. Deep down the field, caught by Javier Crosby. All the way to the Houston 12. The rookie receiver, usually buried on the depth chart, makes a big impact play there. Mixon running it on first down, picking up a couple yards. 2nd and 7. Burrow has time. It's running out, though. He's going to move left, throw left. It's intercepted by Roman Davis. The rookie cornerback has nobody in front of him. Only one man has a chance at catching him. That's Donovan Vickers. Davis inside the 20, the 10, and he's gone. It's a pick 6, making this a 3-score lead here late in the 4th quarter. This is Roman Davis's 2nd interception that went for a pick 6 here in his young career. Don't know why Burrow forced that one. He could have thrown it out the back of the end zone and lived to see another down. Roman Davis makes him pay, though, nearly running out of steam there at the end of it. So the Bengals are now down 27-6. With under 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, they really need a miracle if they want to come back and win this one. There's Bryan picking up a first down up to the 34. Burrow, plenty of time here on first down. Going to go underneath to Jamar Chase, picking up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Drifting backwards. Burrow's hitting, he lost the ball again. His 3rd fumble of the game. But the Bengals recover this one, and they're going to keep possession at their own 27. Now 3rd and 17. Burrow underneath. That is tight end Bryan, his 2nd catch on this drive. And he's going to get a couple of yards here, but it's 4th down again. 4th and 6. They obviously have to go for it. Quick throw down the field, and Burrow overshoots Jamar Chase. Another turnover on downs for this Bengals offense. And the Texans, they could try to run this one out. 2nd and 9 here. Devine going to be sacked back at the 44. The clock is winding now. Under 2.5 to go. 3rd and 16. Devine going deep down the field, taking a shot off the hands of Nico Collins. Probably would have been a touchdown. Probably should have been a touchdown. Nico Collins might be sliding down the depth chart, especially if you're not making plays like that. He did just add Chase Claypool. Byron Mitchell has been making plays. Nico Collins just hasn't been. The Bengals do have possession here after the Texans punt. Bengals have moved the ball a bit on this drive, and they're going to hit a deep ball here to T. Higgins, taking it to the Houston 30. 1.5 to go now in the 4th quarter. Plenty of time for Burrow in the pocket. He is drifting backwards, and he's going down, sacked back at the 45 by Adam Weiner. 2nd and 25. The Bengals do hurry up to the line. Under a minute to go. And Burrow is sacked again. This time Cincinnati is going to use a timeout. 3rd and 37. Burrow spinning left. Firing deep down the field. A jump ball one-on-one for Higgins. Broken up, incomplete. Trey Flowers there in coverage. 4th and 37 with just 40 seconds left. Burrow going deep down the field into double coverage for Higgins. Broken up, incomplete. The Texans defense gets another stop and forces another turnover on downs. Likely winning this one 27-6 as long as nothing crazy happens. They will throw the ball here to Chase Claypool, but that is going to be the ball game. The Texans win this one 27-6 over the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow in this one threw it 42 times. He did have 342 passing yards, but he had no touchdowns. Had 2 interceptions thrown, including that costly pick 6 late in the game when they could have made it a 1-score ball game. Yeah, Burrow, not a good day overall. Hopefully, for his sake and the Bengals' sake, he plays better in real life here in the Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Rams. On to our stats. Dwight Devine had a pretty good game overall, and that makes back-to-back games where he's played pretty well. He finally had a game where he did not throw an interception, the first one on the season for him. The ground game for the Texans was not very good, really, besides that one run by Dwight Devine in the first quarter. How about the debut by Chase Claypool? 5 for 76. Didn't have any touchdowns, but I'm sure they will come as the season goes along. The defense was amazing overall, but got to spotlight a couple of key performers. Ross Blacklock, 3 sacks, a couple of forced fumbles, and also Roman Davis had a couple of pass deflections, and obviously that key pick 6 late in the fourth quarter that was for 103 yards. On to some upgrades here, starting with Adam Weiner. He really has not been a consistent pass rusher this season. Had a good game week 1, but really hasn't followed that up. He does get one finesse move here. Hopefully, he can be more consistent as the season moves on. Addison Middleton got injured in the middle of that game, but he did end up coming back into it. And he gets due to awareness here, hopefully open out the middle of our offensive line. Byron Mitchell, like I mentioned, he has been making some plays, but needs to get better at some of the stuff down the field. And he does get 3 to his deep route running. Dwight Devine as an upgrade, and I think he actually earned it this time. Let's go ahead and go Scrambler, keeping him a scheme fit. He unfortunately does not get anything to his carrying. Speaking of unfortunate things, we do have a couple of injuries to talk about. Justin Pugh broke his collarbone. He is going to be out 6 weeks. Then we have Kyle Van Noy, who tore his labrum. He's going to be out 4 weeks. We're going to have to turn to a couple of unproven young players. Martin McIntyre out of Vanderbilt, a rookie guard we took in the 3rd round, is going to have a chance to start there at left guard. Hopefully he's able to hold out until Justin Pugh comes back. Sergio Fulton, one of the options we have to be a backup pass rusher. He was okay for us last year in the couple of games that he did play. Kyler Randall, another option that could possibly rush the passer, so we'll see if they are able to step up. How about some good news? Ross Blacklock won AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance last week, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. Now on to some draft stories here. Strong safety Jaden Bennett not only knocked the ball out, but also literally took the guy out of his own shoes. He is 6'4", 206, 23 years old, out of Richmond, as a 1st or 2nd round grade. Good to great speed, but the ratings or skills here are not very good. Not somebody I would target necessarily in the 1st or 2nd round. Another draft story here, defensive tackle Kyrie Hayward has made the most of his opportunities as a grad transfer with Oregon this season. 6'2", 318, 22 years old, out of Oregon, 1st or 2nd round grade. The physicals, they look amazing. Great to elite speed, great to elite strength. B power move, C finesse move. If we figure out that block shedding, we can know if he is worth a 1st or 2nd round pick, but definitely somebody I will add to the draft board there. Speaking of the draft, we really haven't talked about it much this season, and that's obviously because we are playing so well this year, but I guess we can look at some of the draft prospects here. The quarterbacks in this one look like they're going to be pretty good. I mean, there are 8 projected guys going in the 1st round, at least here in mock draft number 2. They have us taking right guard Jeff Whitfield. If you remember, he had a draft story that had him getting kicked off the team for academic reasons. The guards in this draft do not look very good. We obviously do have a need at that position, so we could target one of those guys anyway, and I guess that could include Jeff Whitfield. Some of the players I do like in this draft are these middle linebackers. There are a couple of good ones. John Hitchens has a awareness, a pursuit, B hit power. Looks like he's going to be really good. And there's another one here, Jeremy Pierce out of Louisville, 6'2", 251, 22 years old. He has a 1st or 2nd round grade. Great to elite speed, great to elite strength. We love seeing that. B awareness, A pursuit, B hit power. Both of these middle linebackers look really good and could possibly be 1st round picks for us, or at least our options to be. The Titans are going to be our next opponent. We have a press conference here. Let's go ahead and talk trash about the Titans. Our top priority is smashing the Titans, even though we are just 1-3 against them here in our franchise. We did beat them the last time we faced off. We do have the goal to beat the Titans, but we have to force 3 turnovers on defense to accomplish that goal as well. The Texans are the last remaining unbeaten team sitting here at 6-0, which is obviously great news for us because that means we probably have a big division lead, and we do. Jaguars, Titans are both 3-4, and the Titans obviously still have a couple of good players, and they've had our number in this franchise. Ryan Tannehill doing Ryan Tannehill things, but obviously it's going to come down to if we can stop Derrick Henry. It does every time we play them. He is a monster, averages 5.5 yards a carry, and he has a pretty decent offensive line, including left guard Cole Dunbar, who was an option for us that we could have drafted in the middle rounds, or at least the second round, I believe it was. The Titans are going to be without one of their key players here on defense in Jeffrey Simmons, as he is out with a torn labrum. They did draft Theo Carroll in the first round. He doesn't play the same role as Jeffrey Simmons, but he is an edge rusher and somebody we need to take note of on the Titans defense. We all know it's going to come down to Derrick Henry, though, and if we can stop him, because every time we play the Titans, I know I've mentioned it multiple times, but that's really what happens every time we play them. We're going to have to try to figure out how to stop him without Martin Boyce. He's going to be out with a hip pointer. We're going to turn to Sheldon Richardson and a couple of backups there to try to get the job done. Offensively, we're going to be back with Cole Beasley there in the slot, so going to be interesting to see how we work in all these receivers now that we got Chase Claypool. And on the offensive line, obviously, Martin McIntyre starting at left guard. I don't know how he will hold up there, but I guess we're going to find out. Next time, we'll be taking on the Tennessee Titans. Before I go, I wanted to mention that I am probably going to be starting an NCAA 14 revamped dynasty, at least at some point here down the line. Yeah, thanks for watching this one, and I will see you next time.